Thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. You thought you were listening to a podcast. Now you are listening to the Pimp Gas. Testing 1, 2, 3. It's no longer a test because we're in this bitch. And you know when I'm talking in this voice what that means. Yes, we're exhaling because we've got guests in the building. Velvet Vibes Podcast, you already know how we're cooking. You already know what's going on. I'm going to make sure we do the shout-outs proper like we've been doing. Shout-out to From the Bottom. Shout-out to 500 Vodka. You know what we're sipping at all times. Made sure we were sponsored properly, and we're making sure that we're showing that love. With that being said, I'm going to get right into a little commercial. 500 Vodka.
Why drink 500 vodka? Glad you asked. It's gluten-free, corn-based, and 500 vodka offers 3 outstanding products that are unmatched in the market today. Superior Ultra Premium Neutral and combo flavored vodkas. 500 coconut pineapple and 500 strawberry lime. Drink sexy. Drink responsibly. Drink 500 vodka.
Back from that commercial, you already know how it is. Now, Velvet Juggernaut, we're in this thing. I want to make sure I send a special and magical shout out to my sugar pop. You just got a kiss on the forehead. I know you felt it. Did you put your forehead against the phone? Put it on the phone, honey. I think Soulja Boy told me about this. He said it was possible, so I figured I'd try it. Yes. Now, I think I've got all my shout-outs off. Shout out to Mama. I know you're tuned in. Shout out to Golden Nuts or anybody that's tuned in. You know how we're cooking. Now that I'm shout out to Sawildchild in your absence. I know you're back on the toilet. Diarrhea is a hell of a thing to have. ScorpionKing, talk to him. Any shout-outs? Talk to the folks real quick.
You wrong for it, man. You know what? The man celebrating his birthday. That's why he can't be here. Okay.
Do want to extend a happy birthday to him. We do know that he probably will still have diarrhea.
I ain't got nothing to do with this.
Comes with birthday parties. Ain't that one of the things that come with birthday parties?
I don't know. I ain't never had one, so I can't tell you.
We gotta fix that. Hold on. Did you say you never had a birthday party?
Never had one. Still waiting.
Well, tomorrow has come, and girl, he can't wait. It's his birthday. Now, any shout-outs from you, Scorp?
Oh, I'm giving a shout-out to Lynneopoly in her absence. Of course, Sawildchild, children all the way around the board. Give a shout-out to the cookie lady. Of course, give a shout-out to all the listeners that's listening. Since he's doing shout-outs to his woman, I'm going to do a shout-out to my woman also. Even though I ain't gonna do it. But yeah. And give a shout out to, everybody overseas. And give a shout out to our special guest that's in the building.
Whoa!
Give a shout out to 500 Vodka, It's because you're not with the 500 Vodka, you're not with the Velvet Vibes, you're meal doing, you're not barbecuing.
And
one more shout out.
Go for it.
I'm gonna give a shout out to the 2019 NBA Finals champions, Toronto Raptors.
Is this a way of you being messy right now?
Yeah.
Because someone owes you some funds?
Drizzy Drake is cutting up in the 6.
Oh my.
The man said he gonna buy the rings for the team.
And design them too.
Yes, and design them.
He inspired. You know what they say, be encouraged no matter what's going on. He'll make it all right.
I know a lot of San Antonio fans, they hating right now on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, they're not fond of his
Y'all should have let the man play. That's all I'm gonna say. That's why he live.
And talk about there's a secret guest in the building that the people want to know who's the secret guest. As he looks right. No, the secret guest.
What's going on, everybody?
Hold on, there's a secret guest in the building. That's right, give it up for Amy.
Really?
Reach right on over to the microphone.
Which one do I choose from?
Either one.
What's going on, everyone?
And who are you? Who's this young lady?
I see trying to sound like a knife.
Really? My name is Amy Danielle. I'm very vocal in the group.
Ah, and what are you to one of the members of the podcast? What are you?
Right, really. I am associated with.
Oh
wow. Let me jot this down.
ScorpionKing.
We're gonna have a meeting after the episode.
Well, the ScorpionKing, I thought he brought his girlfriend, but he brought his associate. So there will be a meeting after this. I don't know if it's due to all the 500 vodka that's in her cup, but moving right on to our actual guest, Papa Kyle. Talk to him.
He said Papa Kyle.
And drop off them shout outs as needed.
What's going on, everybody? This is Kyle Bond, LMT, licensed massage therapist Kyle Bond.
Oh, hey.
And just want to give some quick shout outs real quick. First and foremost, moms, always.
Mama.
Always. Got to pay respect.
For sure.
Next shout out, my best friend, Brittany. She moved down here from back home where we're originally from, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Uh-oh.
And now we down here in San Antonio, Texas together, cutting up.
He said Milwaukee. Y'all better fear them deers.
Fear the deer.
Fear the deer.
Fear the deer.
You've been bucking out here.
Cause them Spurs ain't doing that.
Now, you tell us that you're a massage therapist.
Yes, sir.
Now, how did you get into this business? Because there's some gentlemen at home that probably get in trouble for not rubbing the feet long enough or rubbing the back or the shoulders. They like to rub it for 2 minutes and then they think it's time to pull the lady's pants off. I have been accused of this as well. So I think maybe I could learn something.
I done heard you rubbing too hard. I done heard that concept too.
Well, we got some advice. Talk to us.
So, to answer your question, I got into this business mostly because I was looking for a change in my type of line of work that I was doing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I definitely needed a change. I can't keep working for somebody else. That's not my goal.
First off, hey, man.
My goal is to be my own boss, own my own business.
Hallelujah.
And I looked at some career options that can offer me success and income both inside and outside of work.
Okay.
And the one that seemed to not bother me the most was massage therapy.
That's quite a way to make a selection. But
I mean, hey, it was, but then again, let me finish.
Okay.
So it was the one that decided to not bother me the most was the massage therapy. So I actually went to the school and, kind of got like some background, seeking information on it, and came up with the conclusion that I think I actually am interested in this line of work. Okay. And then learning the techniques and going through the schooling process was very interesting and fun. And then it also turned out that I'm actually a natural at it. So it doesn't even feel like work when I go to work.
Now, I know some people are sitting there turning on their slow jams just because they heard him say that. We're going to get to those questions as well.
Oh, of course. How long did it take you from school?
11 months.
Okay.
Hold on.
And that was for night schooling. So day schooling, I think, is like 8 months.
Damn.
I had a question.
What
were some of your other options
that I looked over?
Yeah.
I looked at maybe being a barber or a hairstylist.
Thinking of it now.
Or what were some of the other ones?
Check 1, check 2.
I can't remember the other ones I had, but I had like a list written down, and I was just like, nope, not doing that.
Do we need to open the barbershop with the masseuse in the back?
Hey.
Hold on, y'all don't need to listen to all that.
That G14 classified. Don't supposed to talk about that.
Yeah, that's off the show.
That's off the
discussion. So tell me this, now, and this may be a cliche question, but this came to my mind as I thought about this.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hard to find a relationship or someone that's accepting of this? Because it's not like you're a stripper or something, but at the same time, I was just wondering, because I've been looking at all kinds of options myself, and I said, if my profession was to caress, how would that be perceived in my household? And since I'm already established, that's a school I will not be attending.
No.
But then for a single gentleman, he may attend that school, but afterwards, has someone ever looked at you and said, I need you to not do this, or I have a problem with it?
I would say yes and no. I feel like no one I've ever dated actually outright said, I have a problem with you. But you can tell in other instances that that's what the issue is. You just kind of won't voice that opinion. But at the end of the day, I'm a professional.
Yeah.
First and foremost. And my job is to actually alleviate any muscle discomfort you may be experiencing.
And the church said amen.
The church said amen again.
Yeah, 2 times. Cause yeah, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, hold on, like, but the crazy thing, cause if you flip that, if it was me, I don't know, I would be like, honey, what other things have you thought about in your day? Although it's gonna be a good thing, cause you're gonna reap the benefits of it, cause sometimes
and also
the magical hands might touch you.
And also the type of massage that I perform, especially for people that are experiencing some form of discomfort, it's almost like a form of physical therapy. So it's not so much caressing as it is as stretching.
Indeed. Well, see, and that's why I like to put my ignorance on the table. But see, I put the ignorance on the table, and he knocked that right out the park. And I hope anybody else that has that ignorance. So if you're doing, you said it's more of a stretching here. Mm-hmm. Now, first off, how can it? It's not going to go to a dark place. You're looking like it's going to go to a dark place.
Because I know you.
I'm trying.
We both know you.
Exactly.
We're just going to keep it medium right now. Now, where could people find you if they're in the San Antonio area? And what are the price ranges? Got to drop that plug in there.
Well, I do have a Facebook and Instagram account. You can find me under LMT Kyle Bond, which is, like, in case you didn't hear that, Larry, Mary, Terry, Kyle Bond. You can find me both on those platforms. And if you
how is your Kyle spelled?
Oh, ain't think about that. Kyle. Very simple. 4 letters.
It's not that other Kyle that you
No. Okay. Because I actually do have a friend named Kyle who's spelled Cyle.
Okay.
And I don't think that's Kyle. I think it's Kyle, but that's another issue. Me, on the other hand, I'm Kyle with the K, Kyle. Bond, Bond like James Bond, and yeah. And if you are visiting the San Antonio area, I also work at the Massage NB off of 151 and 410 in the Westover Marketplace area. So, come see me for sure.
Oh, hell.
I gotta give him some props too. I saw he posted his prices earlier.
Yeah. It's
either he's super cheap or I just always assumed it cost so much more. Because when I saw it, I was like, that's not outrageous. It's not. Like, go ahead and drop those prices in case somebody's grabbing their back right now.
Well, at least for an hour session, 60 minutes, 60 whole minutes with me is $60. 60 whole minutes, $60.
That's great.
90 minutes, $90. I mean, I do 30-minute massages, but I feel like unless you're like in one of my massage chairs versus the table, 30 minutes isn't going to get you the relief you're looking for.
That's like taking a 20-minute nap.
Pretty much, like catnap.
No,
Yeah.
no,
It's like, yeah, it did something, but it didn't really give me the full comfort I was looking for.
That's just like going to them masseuses in the mall.
Yeah, the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And they be looking so aggressive. They be like doing an elbow drop. I'll be like, I don't want you to do the elbow drop on me. You done jumped off the top rope and everything. Well, it sounds like somebody's going to get some. But hold on. This just reminded me of something too.
What's that?
Now, we asked about people player hating on what you do for a living. But have you ever had it on the opposite side that you were, and we know that I do want to put this disclaimer out here. We're not accusing him of running a naughty business. He does not do that. But I am saying, have you ever been giving somebody a massage and it wasn't you, it was them, that they seemed a little bit more into it than you?
Yes.
You was hoping for.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Tell us some details.
Well, so the first it's only happened one time. And the first time I didn't really think nothing was happening because his hand kind of touched me during the massage, and I was like,
wow. It was
well, maybe it was me because I've been moving around a lot, so I'm not like, focused on every aspect of like where your hands are. Because I'm like focused on the rest of the body, so I'm not like focused on your hands at that point in time. And I felt his hand kind of grab like my knee.
He tried to play it off like it was a little slip
like
up.
it was a bump, like a brush up or whatever. So I was like, okay, all right, I'm watching it. And then I actually started keeping my eye on his arm the entire time I was massaging in that area. And I could see the arm kind of like slowly inching back.
He tried to do like
and I grabbed his arm and told him, like, we don't do that here.
Wrong place, sir. Wrong place.
We don't do that here. And if you do it again, the massage is over.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, it's giving me a headache. Oh.
That concludes the episode.
Yeah. Right, I heard enough. Now I have to...
Oh, wow.
Now, you guys, he's dropped some gems for you guys, and he's informed you how to get a
whole lot of gems.
How to get a good old caressing. But as we always do, we like to switch up the tempo. And this is
breezy.
This is a situation that a lot of men are going through, and maybe everybody can speak to this. First off, I want to know. I'm gonna just start at the ScorpionKing because he looks inspired right now. Now,
this one of them moments when Wildchild needs to be here. Because when he's not here, I'm always got to pull up his slack.
Yeah, well, take the slack up. Now, why is it that when men are away from their sugar, and they're really busy, especially busy with their homies, watching a football game, enjoying a boxing match, sipping on a beverage or two, and their honey gives them a call, and they know that they can't ignore this call, even though we're very busy right now? Why do we answer the phone?
Oh, wow.
And not answer the phone just like real quick. Why do we answer the phone and step away for 45 minutes?
Well, for one reason, you don't want to get an earful. That's the number one reason. You don't want to get an earful when you get back home. Because...
Hold on, and I want you to finish it too. And they always say, if you're busy, just say I'm busy right now. But if you say I'm busy...
That's the worst thing to say.
They'd be like, and they just really want to talk to you. So what do? Do you just go ahead and talk to them?
I mean, to me personally, I done been through this situation. When you say that, 9 times out of 10, they gonna automatically think that you and somebody, you somewhere you don't need to be. you not somewhere you don't supposed to be. That's what's going in their head.
They're a different type of masseuse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though, you know, when you said you going to chill with the homies, and then they calling, then you don't answer. Then they call again. You still no answer. I mean, the calls just keep coming and coming until you answer. So you might as well go and answer the first and second time when they call.
Yeah.
And we be
And
thinking,
then on top of that, when you answer the phone, the first thing they holler, what you doing?
oh, so do men even ever get like free time? You know, they get free time with the girls, and sometimes they think we get free time, but then we just be on the phone with them the whole time. Do men get free time?
No. You want me to tell the truth to the lie?
Oh my
When
God.
you're away for free time, like I said, I done been through this situation before where I'm saying I'm going to chill with the homies, you know, having guys night out, and the whole time I'm out chilling with the homies and stuff, I'm getting a phone call. Say, all right, I'm chilling with the homies, right?
Yeah.
It's like 11 o'clock at night, 11:30. You know, it's okay to get that call or that text, you know, for them to check up on you, saying, are you okay? Are you all right? That's okay. But when the stuff keep constantly coming and coming, no. That's when you really get upset. And on top of that, you know, you just get frustrated. Then you finally answer the phone, and like that first question come out, you okay? Yeah. When you coming home? Like,
You know,
I'm still chilling.
I made this observation because I noticed, I thought it was just me. And then I would see some of my other homeboys would be kicking it. And I was like, they probably wonder why I do this. But then I would see any of my other homeboys, they might get a call and they might step away for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, we're saying, all right, I'm about to go. So then we're like, did we really chill? Or was we all just talking to our Baes the whole time?
I mean, like I said, thank God I'm not going through that now.
Is that because she's in the building?
No.
Right?
No. I'm saying that.
But you've been through it.
I have been through that, but I'm not going through that right now.
Hey, man.
You know,
me either. I'm talking about a different time.
Because, I can go several times with this conversation. But, yeah. With that, you know, I can say that when you chilling with the homies, you know, that's chilling with the homies, you know. Because 9 times out of 10, either you not seen your homies in a long time, or you can say you have like a guys night out like once or twice a month. You know, and that's you kicking it with the fellas and you just talking about some stuff like you do in the barbershop.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, you know.
I was, when I was in Alabama last month, me and my brother was sitting on the porch. We ain't seen each other in a minute.
Yeah.
We was mid-conversation. I think he was the one talking too. He was mid-story. He was like, yeah, this one time, bring, the phone rings. And he was like, one moment. And he steps away for at least an hour or something. And I just sat on the porch and said...
Cause I mean with that, man, when you say, okay, I'm about to go, in their mind, they thinking that you rushing them off the phone to get back to doing what you so-called were doing.
So Kevin Hart might have been onto something when they say you can't have no fun in the background. It just sound like fun over there. We need this masseuse. I think I know how he would handle this situation, but I just want to give him the opportunity. Have you been down this road with somebody that wants to talk more than text, or every time you step away, your phone is ringing?
Yes.
And how do you handle this?
I guess like everybody else, I just kind of talk. But I kind of also try to rush the conversation.
Do you try to make it get boring on purpose?
Yeah, like I just kind of do like one word responses.
You get it real quiet and be like, all right, well, I'll just let you go.
They really tickle me off when you give them that one word response.
But then it sounds like you got an attitude.
Yeah. So then you got an attitude with you.
If you do something like, oh, okay.
I think they know, but you know what? I think they know. Because even sometimes I get quiet and then she'll be like,
are you listening?
Are you doing something? I'm like, oh yeah, I was. Oh, I'll just call you back. But but something tells me, I say, no, honey, let's stay on this line. I'm having a great time here.
You staying on that line.
Yeah.
And you gonna continue to have a great time?
Yeah. So how did you handle it? Like after you got it, you just bore them to death?
I kind of just rushed the conversation. Like I kind of just rush it and see like, oh, okay, all right, well, you know, I'm kind of like in the middle of this or something like that. Like, you know, kind of in the middle. I need to focus.
Yes. And then just and see if you reschedule it too. If you put a time on it, you're like, I'm gonna hit you in like 30 minutes. If you really do it, you can't be that guy that always say that.
Right, which is why I don't say that unless I actually mean it.
Yeah.
I don't like to actually agree to anything unless I'm going to fully commit to
It's a verbal contract.
It is. It's a verbal contract, and it make you look bad if you can't follow through on your word.
Fuck that. I told him to call back 30 minutes. I'd have waited till the very next day.
Oh my God. Did you end up single after this?
No.
Did you end up with some accusations? I'm sure you did.
Why you ain't calling back in 30 minutes? Look, I told you I was chilling with the homies, okay? That means I'm chilling with the homies. No phone conversation, no text message, none of this stuff. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing with the homies.
Well, what kind of situations were before this? Because it sounds like trust issues, maybe. You know, you going out, you did some shit before, and now bitch can't trust you. Yeah.
Because number one, they know the homies that I'm chilling with.
Yeah, exactly.
And then on top of that,
exactly.
You know, what they do, I don't do.
Yeah.
Birds of feather.
No, I'm so tired of hearing this damn saying.
They say birds of feather flock together.
I don't see right because I was just getting ready to get there.
I'm so tired.
So if it's a group of girls and one of the females is the hoe of the group, does that make all the girls the hoe of the group too?
Yeah, we kind of look like hoes if we got one hoe with us.
Quacks like a duck or something.
Yeah, it's embarrassing if you got that.
Is a duck.
But you know what though, I do want to defend on the lady side because well, I was in this conversation with Lynneopoly off the wayside. No, I look, I'm standing my ground. I just want to drop this in here. This actually feedback. It ain't me defending the women. It's just feedback. I was told when I was having this conversation. Shout out to Sugar Pop. You know I love you. We're gonna call you and stay on the phone with you all night after this episode. I was told that if we would give them something to do, then we wouldn't receive so many calls. So I was informed that the proper way to do it is you say, honey, I'm about to leave. I put some cheesecake in the refrigerator for you.
What the hell?
And I know you have a fire stick and everything. So here's some movies you should check out. I want to refer you to tonight. And don't hesitate to get in that bathtub. Don't take a shower. Take a bath. I already got some candles in there for you.
Hold on.
So you have to have a vibe.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm scared they might. As you stay scared of what I am, they might have too much fun for you get bit.
No.
That's setting you there.
What you like these cameras? What you like these cameras with? First of all,
with crack pipe.
No, moving right along.
No, with that torch.
No, hell no. Definitely moving right along.
Or the taser, remember?
No, moving right along.
Well, for all y'all male listeners out there, I kind of think that she might be right. And I haven't tried this yet. I will admit that I just do what I do, and then she ain't got nothing else to do except call me. So now I'm going to try this and let y'all know how it works. I'm going to say, hey, I'm stepping out. I picked you some movies, and your bathwater is running, and there's candles in there, and there's a cheesecake. Now, if I do this and I walk out the house and then my phone rings immediately after, I'm gonna say, "Nah, we done went through this. You told me that's all I had to do." Now, there's another thing that you might have saw this in the group. If you're not a part of Velvet Vibes podcast group on Facebook, you know what to do. Pick up your device. You're probably holding your device right now. Go ahead and open another window and hit Facebook. Join the Velvet Vibes podcast group. Argue with us, cuss us out, and call us sons of bitches. Or tell us that you love us. We're down with it all. I want all the smoke. Now, there was a conversation. How do you get to the point that you trust somebody? And this conversation didn't go far enough. So how do you get to the point that you trust somebody enough to make future plans with them? And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by this. I've been in previous relationships and this is definitely not the situation now. I'm good now. But in my previous situations, I have had somebody tell me, "Hey, we should go on a cruise next year." And first thing I'm thinking, "Bitch, if we still together."
Straight up.
Or they'd be like, "Yeah, so," or they'd be like, "We should open a business." Like,
oh, wow.
What helped you to get to the point that you actually believe in that? Because I've been in a relationship for like 2 or 3 years, and they say like, "Hey, we should go to that concert next month." And I'm like, I'm still like, next month we might make it. I'm like, nah, we might not make it to the next month. I still would feel like that. I'm gonna start at Kyle because he looks like he's had this thought before when somebody was making a plan of the future and you were concerned of if you could survive. And I don't mean to be negative either, but
I get it. No, I get it because I have a time frame. Like I forget the word of it, but I have like a time frame of people that I know like we're probably going to end around this time frame type of situation. Like,
so you already come into it with a small faith.
It's not even that. It's just that it just always seems to happen that way.
What is this time frame? How long?
9, 10, 11 months. Right under a year. It's always right under a year. It's just,
That seems kind of pretty close to accurate.
Yeah. It's always right.
So if it goes past a year, then when they start talking about that cruise next year,
it's only went past a year with like one person.
And did you have faith at that time?
Yes, but that's because I've already took prior trips with this person.
Okay.
But after said person, anybody after, that is yet to be accomplished.
Oh my God.
Like I said, something about that 9, 10, 11 month stretch.
So what? So basically, you're telling me the time is what would make you say, "All right, we made it." Now correct. I think when you start talking about all these other plans,
then I think then I actually do believe it.
Yeah.
Basically. But I also too would prefer, not prefer, but would like, if we're gonna do this, you gonna have to make the first step since you brought it up. So you gonna have to show me your commitment so that I can add my commitment.
Okay. So you like put it on the table.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna hold mine.
Like I've already put a down payment on XYZ. All we gotta do is start making payments and blah blah blah.
But see, you know what? That's the scary part too. Like, I don't know if y'all been here before or almost been here. Like, if you talking about making some plan to the point that it's paid for or almost, sometimes that make me more afraid.
Well, not
because
like
I'm like, okay, well, we put in on this or we pay for the hotel or whatever the plan is. We done started putting something on it. Now you're like, ooh. If every little argument, it could be like, did you eat that cookie? Ate my cookie? I'm like, please don't break up with me because please don't break up with me because I put something on the hotel and they got my debit card. Please don't do it. I love you. We got to make it 8 months. The flight is non-refundable.
Wow. Look, that's one of them things you gotta just.
You just gotta take that L.
Take that L, man. You gotta be like, damn.
Scorp, what makes you will make you get to the point where you don't start thinking, honey, I don't know about these plans because I don't know if we're going to survive.
Well, I don't been through this.
There's some eyes of fire looking at him right now.
I know it. I've been through this, and I can say, I'm going to put it like this. I've been through this in my previous relationship. For as, you know, she was wanting to go into a clothing business. You know, she said she had a clothing business before, and she wanted both of us to go half on the clothing business. And
what was you thinking? The same thing?
I was like, first and foremost, we were getting into it too much. And with my previous relationship, I ain't even went past 3.5 years yet, so that was another situation. And then on top of that, you know, we both had trust issues. So I kind of felt that, you know, that it wasn't gonna last too long. I already seen it off real first, foremost, especially when I moved to her hometown. It really got even worse.
Yeah,
the arguments and stuff really got worse. And you know,
he did say worser. If you're worse,
because you know me, I'm the type of person that I don't like to argue. Everybody knows that. Who knows me? I don't like to argue.
You told us about your technique. You just look at the wall.
I just look at them. I look at the wall. Continue to watch TV. Let you say what you got to say.
You know how frustrating that is?
Yes.
I know. Because to me, arguing don't get you nowhere.
But it's not necessarily an argument. I'm expressing to you how I feel, and you're not responding to my expression.
But this me though. This is why I stopped responding. This is number one reason why I stopped responding.
Go ahead.
Every time I respond, they still don't believe me. So I just said, fuck it, I ain't responding no more.
So basically, you just...
If I respond, first thing I'm holler, you a lie. Okay, fuck it, I ain't saying shit else then. I'm just gonna look at you. Why you still sitting there arguing?
There'd be the times they'd be like the next day, you be thinking of all the stuff what you should have said. You be like, oh, dang, I could have said this. But if you bring it now, you're like, hey, I thought of something. And like, oh, you've been thinking all night.
So now you want to be petty.
Yes.
No, but to sum it all up, man, that person not together no more. I moved on. She moved on.
Like Maya.
A whole nother situation going on right now. But yeah, I can't. It's hard to tell, dog.
I think I kind of agree with Kyle. Like I feel like it's time, but like as
it really definitely got to do with time situation.
But and it depends on your current state. Because in my situation, my previous situation, like I said, I think we was like 3 years in, and still every time I heard next month we should do blank, I still would be like, ooh, I'm like, you know how this been going lately. I don't know if we gonna make it to Sunday.
But I mean, I can say this, with some of my relationships, you know, we plan to do something, like, say like a month or two ahead of time, all right? Then when it get close to it, this always happens. We get into it.
Okay, I want you to finish it right here because you didn't piss me off in a positive way. Because you know what? I think I've been scarred from making plans, and I think that it's a fear of mine now. Like, so it sucked though because it make me boring. It make me be like, what you want to watch? I don't know. Have you seen this movie? Cool. Tomorrow, what you want to watch? You want to watch this? Like, it make you be like, hey, we should go to this concert. And it ain't because nothing rocky. I just be like, it seemed like once you make plans, it's almost like how they say when you tattoo somebody's name, then y'all have a problem.
We talked about this in the previous episode.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that. So it's like the moment you say, hey, we're going to do this, then as that time approaches, that's when it's like, damn. Like it might happen. You be hoping it don't happen, but
yeah,
that's probably why it's best to start small.
Yes, just
like,
say
let's drive here for the weekend, or let's take in this play or something small. That way we can build to bigger adventures.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I always said this. If you want a guaranteed argument, I'm at 100% rate on this, and I'm so afraid of it. I've been always afraid of it.
I'm getting in trouble.
I done told her this. When you host something, like you say, hey, we're gonna have people over Saturday, it's gonna happen. And it may not even be because somebody cheating and stuff like that. It just be like, you're gonna have people over Saturday or something. You're like, all right, we got people coming over. Oh, did you buy the drinks? Oh, I forgot. You dumbass nickel. Yeah. It always be stuff that, and no, Lynneopoly don't be talking like that to me. But
How we know?
shit. But it be the times when the pressure on, your patience gonna be a whole lot more thin, because you're like, dang, the people gonna be here in 30 minutes. You ain't bought the drinks. The liquor store finna close. Is such and such coming? Oh, they said they gonna bring their ex. Oh, I know him. Oh shit. I didn't know. Like, it's always something that's be like, oh my, why didn't we just watch Netflix? Because you be pacing the room. You like, okay, so they bringing this person and this person.
Hey, your girl might not like that person. So
that's why nowadays I just want to work staff at the door. So like, if you come and be like, all right, you brought such and such, you brought, and be like, oh, who is this? And be like, I know this person. No, turn it around. I'm a new man. We ain't doing it today. Go back to your vehicle.
Go back to your vehicle.
Go back to your vehicle.
they call that Uber that you came out.
Or shoot, I'll let them tow your shit because they love to tow over here. I'll let you park out there. I won't be the one kick you out. I'll tell you to run outside real quick and grab me something, and you'll be like, oh, my vehicle. I'll be like, looks like you're kicked out the party. So we're going to go on to the next song. Moving along. Do you believe in this theory, Kyle?
Do I believe what?
This theory that if you host something, there's going to be a guaranteed argument?
I've hosted several events.
While in a relationship or talking to somebody?
So you didn't mention that part.
Either or.
Single you can have a very successful party.
Single me has had very successful.
I've attended.
Yes. Yes, while with someone, yes. It does seem to be a bit of an uphill battle.
Do you think it's the same stuff, like who is here, or is it like, oh, everybody's fighting about trying to have everything right on time? Like, what do you think guarantees this argument?
I think it's just the nervousness of expecting everyone and wanting everything to be
right and stuff. Yeah,
just wanting everything to be perfect, and because of it, now you're so anxious that now it's aggravating.
So Genuine, we're not listening to you no more when you say so anxious, because alley-oop. Scorp, what do you think about now, are you afraid to host Thanksgiving at your house, or
no? I'm gonna tell you like this.
You ain't gonna forget the turkey.
And you wasn't there at this event.
Oh,
you was at the second.
They were throwing plates at your event.
No, I had hosted a party back at home, and it was kind of feeling weird and awkward because
what kind of party is this?
No, it was like a regular house party.
Yeah,
and then on top of that, the person that I was with, both of her exes were there.
Ooh.
And
whoa,
yeah, and I was like, dang, it's kind of awkward that you with me and both of your exes here,
boys to men,
and then on top of that, they don't like each other, and then they don't like me.
Oh, this is a triple threat.
I'm like, this kind of odd and weird,
Was y'all having to shake hands and be buddies?
But it was my household, and everything. And then I mean, I was cool with them. They didn't like me.
Why would you have that energy in your home?
I mean, they didn't like me. I put it like this: they didn't like me because the person that I was with, because they was with them previously before I came along. I didn't know nothing about it, but I told her, something goes off, it's going down. That's all I said.
Oh my God!
So they come me the wrong way, it's going down.
Was they acting fake with you, or they were being your pal, or y'all just avoided each other?
I mean, to me personally, I feel like this, and I always felt like this, is that if you with somebody and then they ex trying to, be cool with you or trying to hang out with you,
that shit weird.
Yeah, it really is. The simple fact is, I pay attention to this shit, because if they try to be your friend real quick and they don't know nothing about you and you don't know nothing about them, all you know is that's your girl ex, and
you know what?
You with them.
I ain't got shit to say to you except the baby daddy, and that's the only reason. That's because I have got growth. I have growth.
I done had that too. I done had that shit happen to me too. The baby daddy trying to be friends with me too. No, pump your brakes, dog.
But you know what? Yeah, and you said it right. I wouldn't try to be their friend, but I would hope that we could get along.
Exactly.
For the mutual respect.
Yeah, so we could be like, cool. If it ever get to the point where you're like, hey, I can't pick up my daughter, now I could be like, hey, I could meet your baby daddy and pick him up. But we know that's not how it goes in reality. But I'm down with that. I'm grown enough to handle that. But if it's just your ex-boyfriend, I'm gonna beat your ass.
I mean,
I'm a funny guy, but we could get on some gangster shit.
I done had in previous relationships that I've talked about one relationship before that I was with this girl, and the ex at the point in time, they tried to come at me sideways, Mm-hmm. Me type of person, and me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit back and laugh at your ass because you really making a fool out of your damn self.
And kick them in the nuts.
Yeah, and move on about the situation. With that, I done had one relationship that I was in. Her ex, he tried to fight me several times. He said that he wanted to. He said he caught me out in the streets by myself several times, and the car that I had.
He was watching you?
Yeah, he was basically watching me because the car that I had. He said he wanted to race me in the streets several times, owe some money.
What the hell?
Yeah, he thought his car was better than mine.
This is a strange fight. I would have just had a breakdance battle with him.
He thought his car was better than mine. To be exact, I tell you what, I had two cars. I had one, a Lincoln Town car, and the second car I had was a Pontiac Grand Am.
Hating is weird these days.
Yeah, it really is.
They find a weird way to hate and be like, look at you. You think your car's fast? Just because you got my older girlfriend and you got a car that's kind of fast and stuff. Like,
the shit be crazy. And then, with the exes and stuff like that, like you said, they be hating. And then they be like, why you with him? I'm way better looking than he is, or I can treat you better than what he done. When I hear this shit, to me, when they come back and tell me, I just laugh at the shit, I
pull your pants right to your ankles.
I'll tell them just like this, where he at and where I'm at, and that's in the whole conversation.
If you didn't hear that, I think you need to say it. Say that again.
Where he at and where I'm at. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Now look, today is a day that we need to be vulnerable because I have a question. Now, I know there's a stock answer to this question, and a lot of people like to say nothing. That's the only answer that's not going to be acceptable today.
Oh, wow.
So,
it might be a real question.
I'm just throwing it right to Kyle this time.
Hold on, let me do this. Don't.
Yeah. Finish it. What makes you jealous with somebody you're talking to? Like I said, the stock answer is nothing. I don't be bothered. There's some...
I'm evolved past jealousy.
Damn, I can't use nothing. Fuck.
Because think about it. And I'm sure it's probably hard to get to you.
It is.
But there could be, maybe it's a simple thing, or maybe it's something that's, you just are that petty. But what is something that would bother you with somebody you're talking to? Causes a little jealousy.
Speaking of somebody who's just experienced, hardcore jealousy last month for the first time.
Oh my gosh. Everybody sit in your pews and I don't know what verse he's gonna have you turn to, but just follow him.
First, I'm finna give me a refill of 500 vodka.
Go for it.
So, I actually experienced jealousy for the first time last month.
How old are you? First off, you had a good run. You had a good run. How old are you?
28.
Good run.
Yeah. I've never been jealous of anyone. Okay. I either just, anything that I saw that somebody had, I acquired myself. So it's never been like a materialistic type of jealousy.
Oh yeah, we're definitely not going to say we're haters, because that's not what we do here.
Exactly.
But there got to be something that would cause you to be like, all right, I don't like that.
So the guy that I was seeing, basically had an event, and I saw the other person, because there's no commitment between us. It's like an open.
You're just
dating,
receiving the services and
openly dating. So
indeed.
So I seen the other guy, the competition.
Yeah. So he went from Burger King to McDonald's. Go ahead.
And I've never been the type to get jealous before, because I always do that comparison.
Was the other one
look
slightly
at me,
appealing?
That's what it was. Because I always do the look at me, look at them situation. And it's like,
first
I can
off,
do that.
We're not going to skate past you admitting that, first off. Because, everybody always automatically says the other person's ugly. Mm-hmm. Nobody ever says, okay, I see you. Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much what it was. This time around, the actual other person was somewhat of competition. And I saw that, and I was just like, I still don't think you look better than me, but I get the appeal. Put it that way. Okay. I get the appeal, and I had to swallow that basically. I had to sit there and see these two interact.
Were they aware that you were bothered?
No. Because
so you're good at this.
Yo, absolutely. Because I'm never going to let anyone see me sweat.
Okay.
You're not going to get that. But in my mind, I was having a complete breakdown.
Oh, gosh.
I'm liking this. It was a meltdown completely, just going on crazy.
All you gotta do is walk to the vehicle, spray some more cologne, and walk back in.
Right, that's pretty much what I did. I walked to the vehicle, I took a deep breath, and did like a quiet scream, and then I walked back in and was like, "All right, I can do this."
You heard some background music when you walked back in.
I did.
You had that confidence. Your shoulders was up.
They were. Neck was rolled back, everything.
He was listening to Rich Homie.
He watched him walk through.
Yeah.
He was feeling like the man.
Hey. But yeah, I didn't let it be aware that I was jealous, but I did feel like some jealousy in life.
Were you shocked? Were you like, damn, it's me this time?
Yes, I was. Because I told you I've never experienced this type of feeling before, so I was like, oh God, I think this is jealousy. I think this is what you're feeling. You feel competition.
Oh my God. You know what? He just took me to a place. I remember a time that something was wrong with my phone, and Baes said, "Hey, you could just use my old phone." And I think this automatically.
You get one female.
Did you go through?
No. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm really good about that. I've had even when we first started talking, and when I should have been super skeptical, that's when we barely met.
Yeah.
She left her phone in my house one day, and I was like, oh, I saw it there. And of course the thought crossed my mind. It was like, if you want to do some investigation, there it is. But I was just like, hey, you left your phone over here. And I took it to her. And I think I turned it off. I didn't even have it on. Maybe if I would have saw it blinking or something, then that would have probably made me do it. So I just had it off. But I didn't go looking for nothing. Actually, I had the phone maybe a couple of months because I didn't go looking through it. And I was just like, until I get a new phone. But I think I was looking for a contact. And it was somebody I was trying to call, but my contacts was in there that I had imported. But there was some old contacts in there. And there was a gentleman there. However, the gentleman was it was not when I looked at him I said piece of shit. So it wasn't that similar story, but I think the fact that I saw it and to her credit, she did, like, it wasn't no pictures or nothing like that or naughtiness, because I could not take.
Yeah.
But just the fact that I think it was like a picture, she was sitting on his lap or something, and when I seen it, instead of me just deleting it, I looked at it for 12 seconds, and then I looked at it for 25 seconds, and then I looked at it for 45 seconds, and then I kind of, how you said you screamed in the car, I was like, yeah, what's up, bitch? Fuck you! You're not with her now, bitch! And then I deleted the contact, and I was like, whew. And I was so good about it, I didn't go like 5 minutes later, like, what you doing with this contact? I knew the phone was old. It had been sitting somewhere in a corner somewhere. And then I said, let's be an adult. I think by the time I did bring it up, it was like 3 months later. But it was me having a breakdown, just saying, okay, I saw it. I saw something. And then I said, give me some more drink. And then she pat my back and she gave me a napkin and wiped my tears off. And I was like, that was rough.
I would have liked that type of comfort. Instead, I didn't get any comfort.
Did you do the same? Ever express like, okay, I felt the way? Because it took me a while. It looked like you just never did it.
I mean, like I said, it happened last month. So
2 months from now, you'll be saying, all right.
I guess so, right?
I'm going to just let you know this.
So, 3 months ago. It's still too fresh. I don't even like to think about it too much.
Well, we don't want to put any salt in that wound. Scorp, have you ever had a moment or is it just something in general that you would not like?
I mean, I'm already finna to lie to you. Every relationship I've been in till this day.
To this day?
To this day. I'm speaking in existence.
Uh-oh.
I looked through the phone at least one time.
With each relationship?
Each relationship.
Oh, so you're bad. You're a bad one.
Each one. But when I look through it, I don't tell them automatically. I wait.
Oh my God.
Because simple fact,
you wait till they accused you or something,
exactly,
and then you say,
exactly.
It's funny
then
you say that.
Then I bring it up. Exactly. That's when I bring it up.
Oh.
Because, I can say this too. Each relationship I've been in, they look through my phone, and I know when they look through my phone.
Oh my God.
I know.
See some fingerprints? Or you don't want to give that stuff away?
I'm not going to get the information that.
You just know when it happens.
I know when it happens.
What? Well, how do you know?
No. I'm not going to get the information.
This girl has a lot more, she's a lot more verbal now.
G14 classified.
When she looked through your phone, did you wake up cooking eggs and bacon? Just to make it like a more peaceful day?
I wait, until we have a debate about the conversation. And yeah, I did air quotes.
Yeah.
I did air quotes.
I'm gonna tell you something feedback about that, but I'm gonna let you finish.
But yeah, I looked through them. But the simple fact is because, they can accuse me. Well, I have been accused. I ain't gonna say they have. I have been accused of, backsliding. That they thought I was doing, or stuff like that. But in the meantime, they have been having conversations with other people also. I'm not gonna give no names, but yeah, But yeah.
Please don't forget what you're gonna say. I just want to push pause, and then I want you to continue because I want you to take it from here. One thing I learned in my life is I used to do that. And don't respond to me. You just keep saying what you were saying. I learned in my life that when you hold everything, relationship is a machine gun, and what it is you put bullets in the clip. And then you say, oh, I see what else you did. And you put some more bullets in the clip. So what I used to do, wait till I had a full clip. And then once they say, you did such and such, then I go, and I fire off, but at the same time, I realized I was petty because they'd be like, okay, last night you did such and such, and then I say, May the 2nd, 2:30 p.m. You did such and such. February 26th. I
still do that.
1 a.m. You did so, like, and then I was like, dang, that's
immature.
Yeah. and the thing about it, if they addressing me about what I did yesterday, and then I'm pulling February out my ass, I need to not do that.
Yeah.
But a whole nother
you either gonna address it at that point in time, or you gonna let it go.
Yeah.
That's me. That's what I do. I keep loading the bullets up in the clip.
You got a 100-round drum.
And then when they fire off at me, then that's when I fire off back at their heads.
Oh my God.
Simple fact is, like everybody say, you know, when you go look through a phone, you look for trouble.
Which is
either situation. I can say either situation, male or female.
Somebody said this. They said when you look through the phone, are you looking for a reason to stay or a reason to leave? And I said, oh.
That can be true also.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That can be true also.
I've never gone through anyone's phone.
Is it because you don't want them to go through yours? You just want to be like, I never did this to you?
No, it's just that I don't feel the need or compelled to go through anyone's phone. I feel like anytime you're being dishonest, it'll come out in a different way. Mm-hmm. I don't need to go through your phone to see if you're being dishonest. It'll come out.
I also felt like if I feel the need to do it, then we probably don't need to be talking.
Yeah.
Like the fact that if her phone is right there, like even if it do blink now, like now I'm straight. Like I just be like, oh, sometime I seen a ring, I'm like, somebody called you. I don't even be peeking and turning my head or nothing. I'm just like, I'm good. I do feel like if I be like, ooh, who is that? Man, when she turn that corner, I'm finna pick it up. If I feel like that, then we don't need to be together.
That's true.
Man,
that's a very true statement.
I done had my phone looked at while I was asleep.
Me too. Several times.
While I'm in the shower.
That prime time right there.
They're the main two when you're sleeping and you're in the shower.
Mine's just during sleep.
I don't went in the store one time.
Shower's not enough time.
I don't went into the store one time. I went to the store one time and I had somebody look through my phone.
I think that'd be the funny thing too, when people leave their phone, then they start running. Oh, where is that? Then that'd probably be a clue too.
Well, I think it's that, and due to the fact that we so glued to our phones now that even if we leave it in the car while we go in the store, it's kind of like, oh shit, I left my phone in the car. Let me go back out.
Yeah, it ain't even no you hoeing in the streets.
Exactly. It's just that connection that we have to our mobile devices is uncanny.
He taking me to a place that I'm gonna switch the tempo one more time. Kyle just took me to a place. I'm starting to feel like social media is bigger than money to people. I know it ain't.
It is.
But to the newer generation, yeah.
I think that likes and followers are worth more than the American dollar to people in their head.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
They did a poll. I don't remember the exact numbers, but they were asking people, but the numbers were higher on this end. They said, would you rather have $1 million or 1 million followers? More people wanted 1 million followers than $1 million.
Wow.
Which is crazy. That is crazy. More people was like, oh, I'd rather have 1 million followers than $1 million. Like, that is they just had, I don't want to give out false information. I don't know what state it was, but there was a guy that he was wanted. I don't know what kind of case he had or what he did, but he was wanted, and he posted on social media a picture. He said, if I get 20,000 likes, I'm going to turn myself in to the police.
Wow.
And the police put it on the news, and they said everybody go on Facebook and like his picture so he could turn himself in.
Wow.
How dumb can you be, man?
And of course, he ended up being Donkey of the Day. That's how I got informed of this.
That makes sense now.
But last I heard, he was at 18,000 likes. I'm sure now he's probably turned himself in. This was like a week or two ago.
He probably just got caught. That's probably what it was.
But my thing is, like, because just like the fact that people be like, when Nipsey died, you know, rest in peace. When he died, somebody was like, yo, I did it, and he didn't. But people so cool with having the clout of stuff. Like, people will kill somebody on live. People will say they did something that they didn't do just because they like, I want the
attention. The attention.
Posting drugs on Facebook. Posting guns on Facebook.
I want to go viral.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
Obviously, they do anything for clout.
Man, my God. I don't understand. Like we mentioned this before, but it's just like back in the day when people were gangster, you just knew that in the streets.
Exactly.
They didn't have to go.
Everybody went to social media now, man.
Because now the crazy thing about social media, you could just say, and I know we all know somebody like this. We all know a guy that we knew in high school that he was playing with Pokemon cards and Harry Potter and Digimon. And now when you go to his social media, he has tattoos on his face. There's gang signs and pistols, and you're like, you wasn't that guy. I remember you. You wasn't that dude. Like,
anything for clout.
Like now you don't have to have any proof. You're just like, cool, if I put the right gear on, twist my fingers up properly, put on the right background song, somebody's gonna say that guy's Trill.
Yes, Trill.
And he's working the wheel. Kyle, why do you think that likes are worth more than money? Why is this? How's it getting these people?
It's this newer generation. It's this millennial generation. Now, me personally, I still consider myself a millennial, but I had that last gap of the 90s, that whole decade before the millennium. So
you've seen a cassette tape before.
So exactly.
Okay.
I've seen a cassette tape, a VHS.
Okay.
I was at home when the streetlights came on, type of thing.
You don't pick up a VCR and say, "Where's the Bluetooth feature?"
Exactly.
Okay. How do you get apps on this thing?
I dub tape made a mixtape off the radio.
Okay.
Recorded. Yes.
You saw Rap City.
Exactly.
Okay.
The basement. I was there. I was there. But yeah, I think it's because this new millennium grow up on so much technology now that everything is a display screen that you can touch. And because of it, they don't really have a understanding of how we did things before internet.
I'm gonna ask you this too. Do you feel like people don't enjoy the moment no more either? Just like they said, like you could go to a concert and I know you want to snap it, I know you want to Instagram it and stuff, but you missing the concert because you're like, oh, I gotta put this on Instagram. Oh, I gotta take a picture of my food. Like you go out to eat, and we all done it, and we all do it. But
yes,
but at the same time,
agree.
it's like, dang. Like I went to Michigan with Sugar Pop last week, and that was one of the first times that I went somewhere, and I did social media, but not like that. I wasn't like, ooh, take a picture of my food. Ooh, take a picture of this. Oh, hold on, snap. Or doing, I got to do this. I got to do that. I need to go put this on this. I was just there. I was like, man. I'm just here.
Just in the moment.
I'm just here. And I'm like, I left and I'm like, oh, I think I got like 2 pictures. But I was there a week.
We got memories. Like back then, I have memories that I wish we had a camera for back then and stuff. So
I was just getting ready to say that, to piggyback off what she was going to say, is that I think the reason we do it is for the memories. Because a lot of us, we know we've done things, but seeing an actual visual picture of that time and place,
that day.
It helps remember everything else that took place that day.
Now, I've heard people have told me this. This is how I know that stunting has taken over. Mm-hmm. And I had to make sure to say that properly. Stunting. Stunting has taken over because people have told me that when they file their income tax, they, how they like to take a picture of their income tax. Mm-hmm. Well, they'll take a picture in March, and they'll keep that same picture.
They might get them in February.
And until October. Then they'll post the picture. Now, you done waited half the year to post that weak-ass picture with your weak-ass $2,000. Now, you put it up on the gram, and then they say, bitch, this ain't income tax. I do this. But you've been waiting all year.
True love.
Or when I see people posting a lot of money on the 29th, I'm like, oh, that's rent.
It's because no one wants to post their failures. Everybody wants to look like they're winning. So if I take this picture and hold off on it until October, it'll look like I'm winning. So people will see me and see a winner. They won't see the fact that I'm struggling to pay rent, the light bill past due, kids daycare finna kick them out because I can't pay.
It costs money for other people because people be like, dang, how they doing it? And I ain't.
Yeah.
They ain't doing it either.
But that's the thing. That's that whole new, I don't know if you heard about that whole new wave called FOMO. Fear of missing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that whole new generation.
Mm-hmm.
That fear of, if it's not on social media, if it's not on the internet, no one cares, or I have to be a part of it. Like, they're doing it, so I must do it. It's that whole, remember you were a kid, if your mom always asked you, so if your friends jump off a cliff, are you going to jump off with them?
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah.
And at this day and age, yes, they will.
Yeah.
And they're going to Snapchat while doing it.
They're going to be like, check it out.
Like, I'm dying, but
they're going to say,
you going to see me, right? But you going to see me.
Die lit.
Die lit, exactly.
Let me get that caption.
You going to see me, though. Whereas back then, it's like, if your friends jump, no, I'm not going to do that. Exactly. Everybody's in that sheep mode.
I done heard of people doing this too. Like, the same thing with pictures. Like I said about money, they just say somebody goes to Florida and they go like in March. And then they take a lot of pictures and they post some of them. And then like October again, November, they'll post them and they'll be like, I'm back in Florida. We do this. I'm always doing this. And like, you in Florida? No, I just, there's still some other pictures. I just want to make like I done had people tell me straight up. Like, why did you do that? Oh, I just want to.
I think that's because those are people that are seeking attention and validation for different reasons. I will say that. Those are people. Now, I've seen people do that, but usually they'll put like a late post. And those I'll let go because you at least saying like, this isn't not current. I did this and I just didn't post it right away. I give you that. Yeah. I give you that leeway because that's like, I get that. I get that. I take pictures all the time and I don't post them because sometimes my pictures are just for me.
I want to say this. I want to just say this. First off, Scorp, do you have anything to add to that before I say what I'm finna say? Okay, I just want to go around the table and I just want everybody to keep it real. This is like an offering at church. We just gonna put something in an offering. Mine, since people like to stunt.
Yeah, you stunned last week.
I was stunting last week. So
I ain't gonna lie to you, I was hating.
Oh yeah, I did stunt in a hotel room that I had. Me and Sugar Pop, but she felt like stunning, and I said, let me join the stunt. So I did do that. So 1 check mark by my name on the chalkboard. So I'm going to reverse stunt is what we're going to do today. Hi, my name is Velvet. I drive a Nissan Altima 1996. I'm having car trouble. The engine light is on. I keep saying it. I don't know what to do.
I hope we reverse that.
Yeah, we're gonna reverse stuff.
Okay, I'm next.
I'm sure you got one. Let me think of anything else I need to get off my chest.
Go for it.
I hope I have enough change to get the laundry done tomorrow. If I have any other stunts, I'll make sure to bring that up. But we got a reverse stunt here. You got any stunts you need to put out there?
Okay, I'm the ScorpionKing, aka Scorp Hunter.
Okay.
I ain't gonna tell what kind of car I drive, but
it's a dent in mine too.
My engine light is on. My oil change light is on. My car's running hot every now and then. I just paid my internet bill and it's past 10 days past due. I don't have no groceries in my house. All I got is a pack of noodles.
Oh, my phone bill due too.
I just paid my phone bill. I just cut my phone bill back out. Paid my phone.
They better not say we don't keep it real here.
I do pay my rent on time.
Hey man, same here.
I got to do that.
I'm gonna give you a clap for that one.
We got the engine light, but we pay the rent.
Oh God! At least we got somewhere to stay at the end of the day.
You know what I'm saying? I struggle from paycheck to paycheck. I ain't even finna lie to you.
Keep it 1,000.
But I do stunt every now and then. But when I'm not studying, you know, I try to save money, even if it's just $20.
Amen.
You know, I do what I got to do.
I did buy a Whataburger with a coupon last week.
I don't know.
Oh God, I'm a reward member. They just sent me an email talking about we give you a free burger with a purchase of a medium fry and drink.
There you go. You got any more stunts you need to put up?
Let me see what else. I got some and1 shoes on right now.
And1, whoa.
Yeah,
That's still a thing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I sport them and1 Walmart.
Hey,
that's still a thing. I didn't even know that was
straight off the rip.
I
even got the and1 flip flops.
They got flip flops.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, this non-stunting right now. I gotta do what I got to do.
Amy don't want all this stunting going out there.
She's like, whoa, you tarnishing my image, bro. Chill out.
She's like,
too much, too real.
She's like, don't forget to tell them about that Louis belt. we got a little good stuff going on here.
But I do what I got to do to survive, you know.
No, people need to hear this shit, to be honest.
I know.
It's funny, but people need to hear this because they're like, oh, okay.
I even still got clothes I wear from high school.
Yeah, me too. But that's because I still fit them.
Exactly.
That was kind of a stunt, though.
For real.
For all y'all that gained weight after high school. None of us reverse about that.
I'm actually skinnier than I was in high school.
Oh my God. You got some reverse stunting out here? Amy, do you have some reverse stunting?
I got a lot, but I'm not gonna do that.
Don't be ashamed.
I'm
not ashamed, but
she's wearing a chinchilla coat.
I keep it real all day, every day, anyway. So there's no need to.
So you're not posting those.
I'm not stunting down here. No, I'm not stunting.
Okay, she don't got those old pictures.
I'm a single parent with 2 kids, so that's all that needs to be.
Give me a high five on that. My mother was a single parent with me and my sister, so I understand.
Hey,
and I have my mother staying with me on top of that. So yeah.
Did you feel that stunt? That's it's reality. We keep it 1,000 here.
But
especially being grown, that's a whole different.
But she's sitting here with a fur coat on right now.
I don't buy name brand clothes either. I'm a budget person.
Okay.
Ain't wrong with that.
Hold on, but are you looking like Mary J. Blige on I Will Not Cry? What is it? I will not shed a tear. I'm not gonna cry. Because then she had a black.
No, I'm not gonna cry.
She had on all black.
Go cry.
I wear black lipstick time to time.
Kyle, what kind of reverse stunting do you have for us? Or are you just balling out of control?
My reverse stunt is more on a mental stage.
You're going crazy?
I mean, I think so. My mental health could use some addressing, but I pretend like it doesn't. Okay. That's pretty much my reverse stunt.
Okay. So his engine light is not on. Just for
it's just the lights are on and no one is home type of situation.
How much gas is in your vehicle?
Oh, I actually just filled up today.
I'm on
$25 today.
My light is on right now.
Mine was on before I filled up today.
Okay. So
I put $5.
He was sent by P. Diddy.
I put $5 in my tank, keep on pushing. Shit. Look, I stunned so hard at the 99-cent store out here in Texas.
You go to McDonald's and cash out, right?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, the Dollar Trees is certain Dollar Trees that got the freezer in the back.
Oh God! Straight up, no. I know because I purposely go to those Dollar Trees in specific.
They be having like little chicken fillets and steaks and stuff.
They thin, hot pockets.
They thin, but they there.
Yeah, and you don't get as much as you get is like in the freezer section, in like a grocery store. But they still give you a little bit up in there, you know, a little
just
taste.
Struggle meals.
A little taste.
One thing they do got a baller thing in Dollar Tree. They have if anybody fuck with Chinese food, they have an egg roll back there, but it be lobster egg roll, and it's at Dollar Tree. And I'm like, wow. And if you put them in the oven, they're huge. First off, they come out all crispy and shit. Now, if you want to stunt, get you some imitation crab meat. Put it in some rice and some wild rice and things like that. Get you some lobster egg roll. Put it on the plate. Put a little spinach leaf on the side.
Now see that scares me a bit. That scares me a bit that I can get something with lobster for $1. That sounded a little questionable to me. I stick with the shit I can see. A pot pie, a hot pocket, a couple, chicken tenders. I could see that at the dollar store, but you want me to get lobster?
True trick.
That ain't real lobster. That's imitation lobster. It's gotta be. I don't even know if that's the thing, but that's gotta be.
I ain't even read the package. You right.
True story. This man right here, kid you not, this man taught me how to shop on a budget of $30.
Right?
Yeah. I've done it before.
$30.
Yeah. I've done it with 40.
That the stuff at the dollar stores and stuff are like the real, like the HEBs and Walmart's, like stuff that are a little dented and packaged wrong. They sell them off to like the dollar stores and stuff for them to sell cheaper. And if you look, stuff that boxes be messed up. Like
I kind of believe that,
but no, it is. That's a true statement because it still be the exact same name brand, except you don't get the same amount of quantity that you would get from the grocery store.
Like the quality of what it looks like too.
Yeah, because I have seen some. Have you ever been in Dollar Tree and you see brands that you're like, how is this brand here? Like first you'll see little imitation Frosted Flakes, and you'll be like, oh shit,
actual Frosted Flakes.
Yeah. But it'd be the little small box, like he said.
Yeah, it'll just be smaller quantity. Like they have Dawn at the dollar store, but it's like a smaller bottle of Dawn. But it's still Dawn. Like it's still the same brand, but you just ain't gonna get the same amount you would get from like Walmart or H-E-B.
I'm finna break your heart though. Dollar Tree is selling out now too because not even just that. I went to Dollar Tree like a week ago, and then they had like I saw something that was $5, and I was like, "Why is this here?" And then it had Dollar Tree Plus beside it, and I was like, "Oh, it's probably just that item." Then I saw something else that was $5, and then I saw something, and I was like, "Oh!" When I got to the register, they was like, "Oh, that's $5. That's." I was like, "I know, I saw it." I was like, "What is this?" And they're like, "Oh, we're changing some of our stores to Dollar Tree Plus." So it breaks my heart. Yes, it is good to have more options, but I'm like, that's more. That's what I like.
They Five Below.
Yeah, it's kind of turning to Five Below pretty much.
Essentially, that's what you're saying. They Five Below.
The way they explained it to me, they was like, only some stores are doing it, but the area I live in, since I went down the road and that's what was there, I hope it don't happen to all of them.
I got like 3 Dollar Trees around me in my area that I can go to. So I know at least one of them got to stay Dollar Tree.
Yeah, just stay like that.
One of them got you.
We could do all that shit at Family Dollar, Five Below.
I don't even know why they call it Family Dollar. Ain't shit in there $1.
Exactly.
Not one thing in that store is $1. Exactly. Not one thing in that store is $1.
That ass.
It's dollars. It be Family Dollars.
I promise.
Exact dollars. Exactly.
But yeah,
that's like the same with Dollar General. Ain't shit in there $1.
Oh yeah. Dollar General need to get the fuck up out of here too. I don't remember the last time I went in one.
I think last time I went in one back at home.
Yeah, only time I go in the Dollar General, you better believe I'm with somebody else, and that's where they went. Like me, I don't go there.
I will say though, Dollar General got the best aluminum foil I have ever encountered.
Oh my gosh!
And that's like over the name brand, like Reynolds Wrap. Like they have absolutely the best aluminum foil.
It's actually thick and
it is thick, and to the point like it don't tear easy. Like you have to actually force that.
It does.
To like it is the actual thickest aluminum foil.
You can't fold it like it normally would fold.
But I use it more for like a base to like a cookie sheet to kind of put it down and then cook on top of it.
Okay.
So when I pull it up, nothing's underneath.
Yeah. What? So tell me this. See, she getting her coupon bag over here. She got her inspired. But you know what? That Family Dollar, you ain't popped your wine open.
Wine's from the dollar store.
Look out!
They got wine at the dollar store.
They got wine at the
store. Hold on, let me put that in a notepad.
I gotta text my bestie and tell her that one.
What I tell you?
The Carlos Rosie or Rosé or whatever that's called.
Oh yeah,
they got the big ones for like $6.
Oh, the Colorasi.
Yeah.
$6.
I'm glad we have classy people in the house.
Look, I remember my old school days drinking Colorasi.
Man, you know what? Dollar Tree though. Another thing, they got that good toilet paper for your booty. You would not think that because a lot of time it's a certain brand. I forgot what I think it's their brand or something Because there is some sandpaper toilet paper out there.
Yeah, it really is.
Even Scott toilet paper then came up from back in the day.
Oh yeah, Scotch and came up.
Scott then came
Hey,
up from back in the
that's our
day.
battle right now.
Because back in the day, they used to be shit. Me personally, I only use Charmin.
Cottonelle off the chain too.
I'm a Charmin all the way only. I've tried other brands.
Fluffies on your ass.
I've tried other brands. Nothing makes me feel as good as Charmin. I'm Charmin only.
We out this bitch. We already dropped the shout outs. Kyle, do you have any Instagram or anything how they can get a hold of you?
One more time, you can reach me on Facebook or Instagram at LMT Kyle Bond. It's LMTKYLEBOND. And you can find me on Facebook or Instagram, or if you're in the city of San Antonio, Texas, check me out at Massage ND off of 151.
Just like that. And with me, you already know if you want to hit the show, 100%velvet@gmail.com. If you want to give us a call in, cuss us out, call in, tell us you love us, or just call in and say what it do, or send a text 210-580-4326. Don't worry, that's not my personal line. That's just a hotline. And you know when the hotline blings. Scorpio, any way they can get a hold of you?
First and foremost, I forgot to mention this. Shout out to all the fathers. Happy Father's Day.
Boom, just like that.
Oh yeah, Happy Father's Day.
You know, even I put like this: the mothers, the single mothers that's out there doing it both ways. Happy Father's Day.
Don't say that.
Also.
No,
Yeah, don't do
I
that.
say
like
that.
that.
No, yeah.
Don't give
We
it
got
to
our own day.
Yeah.
Our own day.
And I don't tell my mom Happy Father's Day.
And
Give a credit to Amy for saluting it.
but
That's
you
weird.
can reach me at
That's doing too much.
ScorpionKing3305@gmail.com. Also, you know, check out like the Velvet Jug said, check out our Facebook page, check out our music, check out 500 Vodka that's located in all Total Wines in San Antonio, Texas.
Just like that.
Check out everything that Velvet Vibes put their hands on.
Get some merch.
You know, the merch. Check us out.
Just like that.
Ben, also,
Uh-oh.
we got something special coming up for y'all very soon.
Scorp gonna be in
soon.
a wet t-shirt contest.
No.
Holla!
All right.
We at this biatch. Amy, you got in the gospel?
No.
We at this biatch.